Hi guys, welcome back to JSLovers YouTube channel. Today's video is on a very interesting topic and I'm going to make a series on this topic. I don't know how many videos would be there, but yeah, there would be more than one video on this topic. So first of all, what is the topic? The topic is CSS3 grids. This is a very new topic but very interesting and useful. In this video, I'm going to give you a small introduction about this, and then the following videos I will be telling you about how you can use the properties, how you can use the CSS grid and everything. Okay, so let's start with the basics and a little bit of history. So why I'm saying that CSS3 grids is very interesting and very useful. Guys, before that, let's understand what is CSS3 grid. So if you will look for the CSS3 grid definition, it will say that CSS3 grids let you divide your page into 2D, which is rows and column. But so what? Is it like something new? We are already doing it. Exactly. This was my reaction also. So let's take a step back and look at the history of how as a developer we are we used to work and now how we are working and how CSS3 Grid is going to change everything. When web pages started coming in the world, we used to have tables. And how tables work, everyone know, rows and column. Few years back, a new concept came, which is div, and a term coined tableless or div-based website. Why? Because at that time, table used to be assumed that they are not SEO friendly. We need to do a lot of coding like table, tr, td and all that. Div was just one tag and we are good to go. And so we ditched tables and we moved to div. Many years passed and then HTML5 came in picture, and it introduced the semantic tags, header, footer, article, aside and so on. And with that, now responsive came. So what we used to do is, to achieve the responsive design, we used to play around a lot with structure, and then in CSS we used to play with the percentages and floats to achieve that responsiveness of the website. As well as we have a lot of frameworks, and the most popular one is Twitter Bootstrap. If you will look into the Twitter Bootstrap, the concept is same. They follow columns and row. They let you give the classes through which you can define your columns, you can define your row. So if you can relate, Twitter Bootstrap concept and the CSS Grid concept is same. But again, how it is useful, I'm going to tell you. If you look towards your code when you are making a responsive website, either with the help of the Twitter Bootstrap, Foundation, any framework, or either you are writing your own code, you will see there is a lot of coding you are doing, and especially in the HTML page. Whereas CSS is filled with all the percentages, width and all that, whereas HTML is full of pages, full of code, tags and everything, and you look at it and say, come on, I just need row and column. Why I'm writing so much code for this? Exactly. This is the pain area. You know what you want, but you are actually writing extra code for that. And that's where CSS3 Grid come into the picture. So CSS3 Grid is a native property and it will let you control your structure of the pages by CSS, not by HTML. Because HTML is the structure, but the styling, position, everything should be handled by CSS. And that's what CSS3 Grid is doing. It is letting you to leave the skeleton of the pages, the tags on the HTML pages, and let CSS handle how you want to show it. If you want something to be row, CSS will tell you, okay, this is the row, render it like a row. If you want something as a column, tell this in the CSS that I want this particular div to be a column, and it will done. So this is why CSS3 Grid is very useful and very important. Okay, second question, what about the browser support? Okay guys, I think I should make a disclaimer on my every video, because my most of the videos are on the latest technologies and latest property, I would say. So, and I always keep repeating, the browser support is limited as of now, but don't stop yourself by learning new things. Why? I tell you why. So as a developer, one of the mistake we do is we look at a project with a very short term vision. We only think till its delivery. But as a developer, you should look at a long term perspective. So as of now, if you are working on a project which is a responsive website, and you are using like Twitter Bootstrap Foundation or whatever, as of now you can say, okay, we are going with this a framework, but you know now CSS3 grids are coming up any day. So after 2 years or after 3 years, or might be after 6 months, when the CSS3 grid will be in the market, you can go back, you can change all your project code, and you can actually plan your future projects based on the CSS grid. So this is why it's very important for as a developer, for me, for you guys, to go ahead and play around with any new thing which is coming in market, at least to get the information that what it is doing, how it is going to solve the problem areas, and that's it. No one is going to tell you that you have to use it. It just, you should have the knowledge that what is coming up in the market. Okay, so browser support. As of now, CSS Grid is available on Canary and latest Chrome browser, but in the latest Chrome browser, you need to enable the web experimental feature through the flags. I'm going to tell you that how you can do it. Before that, I want to show you that what we are going to build based on the CSS3 grid. So let's jump into the demo section, and then I will show you the code section of this. Welcome to the demo plus code section of this video. This is the demo page which I have created for this particular video. This is a very simple page with header, 3 columns and footer, and as well as it's responsive too. So if you will see this is responsive too. Cool. But what's new thing in this? The new thing you will see in the code. So first I am going to show you the HTML code of this. If you will see, as I was mentioning, that if you are using any Twitter Bootstrap, or if you are using any other framework or custom where you want to have column row structure, you need to put a lot of code into your HTML. But here it is not like this. It is exactly which tag I want, that's it. So from where the magic is happening. So the magic is happening only in CSS. I'm only playing with the properties of grids and nothing else. If you will see that my percentage is only at the container section, otherwise everything is non-percentage, but still it's responsive. I haven't used in the flexbox also, I haven't used the float also, and still I'm able to get it. There is no dirty fixing of CSS which we used to do when we used to avoid floats and yet have percentage and fixed values code. Cool. So this is the magic. This is what we are going to achieve through CSS Grid. In this video, I'm going to close it right here, because this was just an introduction video. From next video onwards, I'm going to take you into the world of the CSS grids and its property and how you can start. Once again, this is a very simple example to give you guys a flavor of how CSS grids are helpful. In coming up videos, we are going to get into the deeper and the more complex structures. Okay, so guys, this is for now. Do let me know your feedback up. If you like this video, give thumbs up. If you are new to our channel, please subscribe. Do share the our channel. Guys, we can't have the meetup on each and every topic. You know that we have limited weekends to do the meetups. Hence, I started this channel so that we can share a lot of knowledge and new things in technology with you. So if you guys help us in sharing the channel and growing it, it would be awesome. If you have any feedback, let me know. Also, I got the feedback that you guys want this whole code either on CodePen link or either on my GitHub. Give me few days, guys. I will upload everything either on CodePen or GitHub. I need to figure out, and then I will start sharing the code with you. Okay guys, thank you. Bye.